Rayna had never seen a school as tall and brooding as Coldwater Academy. It stood on a hill surrounded by fog and silence. Her mother called it historic, but Rayna thought it looked like a haunted castle. When she stepped through the gates, it felt like the air shifted, like the building inhaled. She didn't want to be there. But after the move, and with her father gone, her mother insisted. Just for a semester. A fresh start. The matron was stern and stiff. When she handed Rayna a key, her face changed. "Room 9, she said. Rayna nodded. "That room's been closed for years." "It was the only one left," the matron muttered. Then she added, almost under her breath, "If anything feels strange, don't look in the mirror. Just close your eyes and wait." Rayna blinked. "What?" "Nothing." She followed the long hallway to the very last door. The brass number was crooked 9. Inside, the room was ordinary, except for the cold. And the mirror. A full-length mirror bolted to the wall. It was old, cloudy at the edges, and slightly warped. She tried not to look at it. The bed creaked, the radiator hissed. The room settled into silence. At 2:03 a.m., Rayna woke with a chill running through her chest. Her name echoed in the room, loud. Just a whisper, not a dream. She turned on her lamp. Nothing. But when she looked at the mirror, her reflection didn't move with her. It stared. The next morning, Rayna sat alone in the dining hall until a girl slid into the seat across from her. "New?" she asked. Rayna nodded. "Rayna? I'm Hannah. What room are you in?" "Room 9. Hannah's fork dropped. "That room was sealed. They reopened it, I guess. Did they tell you about Lily?" Rayna frowned. "Who?" "She stayed in room 9 3 years ago. She disappeared. One day she was there, the next, gone. Her roommate swore she screamed all night, but when the staff came, the room was untouched, except the mirror." "What about it?" "It was cracked from the inside." Rayna tried to brush it off. Just a story. Just old building nonsense. But she didn't sleep well that night either. The mirror whispered again at 2:03. This time her Walkman slowed unnaturally. The cassette warped the song. It wasn't mechanical. It was wrong. She stared into the mirror. Her reflection blinked late, smiled when she didn't. Then it whispered, "Let me out." Rayna backed away. She covered the mirror with a blanket. But at 2:03 the next night, it was uncovered again. At breakfast, her toast was untouched. Hannah asked what was wrong. Rayna told her. "Everything." "I don't think it's just haunted," Hannah said. "I think it's a copy. It's trying to replace someone. It did it before, maybe to Lily." "That's not possible. Coldwater's been open since the 1800s. What if there's something trapped inside it, feeding off students?" "I bet Lily wasn't the first." Rayna shivered. They went to the library. Found yearbooks. In the 1994 yearbook, Rayna found a photo that stopped her heart. Lily Carson. She looked exactly like Rayna. Same jaw, same eyes, same birthmark under the eye. "She could be your twin," Hannah said. "She could be me," Rayna whispered. That night, Rayna sat up in bed with a shard of mirror in her palm. She waited. Eyes open, not afraid, not anymore. Ready. At 2:03, the mirror started to ripple. A hand came through. Pale. Bony. Then a face. Her face. But the eyes were empty, all black. "You don't belong," it said. Rayna said nothing. The copy climbed out slowly. It smiled wider than it should have. "I can do it better than you," it said. Rayna lunged forward and slashed its wrist with the shard. Smoke hissed from the wound. It screamed, shrieked like shattering glass. The room exploded in wind. Papers flew. The mirror shattered into dozens of pieces. Rayna collapsed. When she woke, she was on the floor, blood on her palm. But the mirror was gone, not broken, gone. She ran to find Hannah. The two of them rushed to the staff. But when they entered room 9 again, everything was neat. The mirror was back. Uncracked. The matron stared at Rayna like she was insane. "Stress does strange things to young minds," she said. "No one believes me," Rayna whispered later that day. "I do," Hannah said, "and I don't think it's over." Rayna tried to live normally after that. Classes, meals, but she could feel it. In every window, every screen, the mirror version of her, waiting. 1 week later, she found something in her locker. A photo. It was her, but not her. Behind her, a mirror, a hand reaching out. There were no mirrors in the locker hallway. That night, Hannah helped her set a trap. They brought salt, a recorder, more mirror shards, candles. Rayna sat in the middle of the room, staring straight into the mirror. "I'm not afraid," she said. At 2:03, the copy returned, stepped through. Grinned. "This isn't about fear," it said. "It's about space." You're not using yours. I will. You're just a reflection, Rayna said. You're nothing without me. Wrong. I'm everything you're not. It rushed at her. Rayna slammed the shard into its chest. It gasped. Its body cracked like glass. Rayna held her ground. You don't belong here. The figure shattered in a burst of smoke and silver light. The mirror shattered with it. This time, it stayed broken. The school sealed room 9 again. Rayna moved to another dorm. She didn't talk about what happened. But in her new room, weeks later, she opened a trunk. Inside was a small mirror, one she never packed. When she looked into it, her reflection blinked late and smiled.